Thanks so much for joining us for the Noon Report. I'm joined here by Cher Blessum with Weight Watchers. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And typically a new year means a new start, and a lot of people get pretty motivated come January. You want to talk a little bit about kind of setting goals and, making them kind of realistic.
Okay, yeah, I think it's a good thing to really not put too much pressure on yourself. And so at Weight Watchers, it's always a busy time of year for us in January, of course, but we want to help people build the skills for the long term, not just for a short, let's do this for 2 weeks or 2 months. So it's important to just start small, and our new Simple Start plan is designed to do that. It's just 2 weeks of doable, healthy foods that'll keep you satisfied. And so I brought some of those today, and I wanted to talk about 5 things that could help us with that, not overwhelming ourselves. And
sure, making it more of a lifestyle change, it sounds like.
Yes,
more
definitely.
than just kind of like a quick fix.
Right, yep, because for quick fixes, you can do them for a while, but they don't usually
burn out.
last. Yep, definitely.
Perfect. So if you want to talk a little bit about what we have at the end of the table and kind of work our way this way then.
Sure. Well, the first step is to start simple. Maybe not trying to change so many things at once, but just one snack or meal. So this one is right out of our Simple Start plan. It's just a tuna. There's some red pepper in there, adding a little bit of the veggies in there on a thin bun. Side salad with some oil and vinegar. A nice simple lunch to help you get going. And then the second thing is to try some new foods. Branch out a little bit. This is a veggie chili I made. It's got a ton of veggies in it. It was really easy to make, and then it's on brown rice, so it's a really filling one too. And so branching out, trying new fruits and veggies, new recipes, that's a good thing too. Another thing, incorporating all of those good power foods. We talk at Weight Watchers about power foods, ones that help keep you fuller. The other thing is to help manage your spaces. We suggest even in opening your fridge right away, so you can see, okay, I've got grapes handy. If you've got a watermelon there and it's not cut up, how likely are you to eat it?
Yeah, going to go for the candy instead.
Right, exactly. And having a pitcher of water ready, having clear containers with your foods so that you can see them and have them ready is helpful too. Planning your snacks, that's a really good key. Planning meal times and snacks, but just knowing what you're going to have as well. Popcorn is a good whole grain. We have a little bit of pretzels there, and I have edamame. It's really good. That's soybeans, but it's a good little snack that'll keep you up. It's got even a little bit of protein there. And
I guess what's the importance of really planning these meals and planning these snacks? Is it just to stay kind of on schedule so you're not tempted to go eat that big piece of chocolate cake or all that candy during the workday?
Yep. And then if you get home and you're tired and you're hungry, you don't know what's planned for dinner, you're more likely to head to a drive-thru. Things like that. So having them planned out is a really good, helpful thing.
And you said that chili was very easy to make. I mean, how much time are you talking? 15, 20 minutes?
Probably 15 or 20, exactly, because I just had to heat up the oil, saute the carrots and celery a little bit. I added a can of black beans, can of kidney beans, drained and rinsed, and then some diced tomatoes that were the spiced ones from a can too. And then you just have to let it all heat up and
that's
add a little spice.
Homemade meal, and I mean, a lot of times you'll sit in the drive-thru for 15 minutes easily.
Right. Yep. And that one I just used the microwave minute rice, so it was
really simple.
A minute. Yep.
And if you want to talk a little bit just to close it up about the importance of kind of celebrating your success after you've kind of stuck to this for a while.
Yeah, it's important not just we don't want you to always focus just on the numbers at the scale, but what are the little things you're changing? Did you plan a meal today? Did you get some more water? Were you a little bit more active? And losing that first 5 to 10% is so beneficial to your health. And so that's where you can see a lot of changes in your numbers. And so it's really a good thing to focus on, not just your weight but all of the behaviors that go along with that. So
sure, definitely some good options here. You're making me really hungry. Good thing it's almost time for lunch.
I know.
Great.
And
well,
we have our the booklet and the app are both all of the things you see here are in those, and so they're available for anyone who has an eTools account. So.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. And for some of these recipe ideas, you can visit WeightWatchers.com. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you right back here after Mr. Food.